Hello all, and welcome to tonight's beer review, which I am dubbing the mango beer review. Why? Because, literally, it's a mango beer. We are looking at Anchor's Mango Wheat. This is the other beer I got at clearance at Foodland, and it seems to have held up a lot better, despite being a few months old, than the Meyer Lemon, and it also seems to be a bit higher quality than the Meyer Lemon. But other than that, it is sessionable, 4.5 ABV, fairly light. Nice classic art here, including a mango. Right now it's mango season in Hawaii, so if anyone's got a tree, they're giving away tons of free mango. Nobody ever really pays for mango in Hawaii, unless you live in townside and don't know any locals, because mango trees produce mangoes prolifically. Now, funny thing about mangoes is that I didn't like them much as a child, but I started liking them as an adult. And I found out after living in a place with a mango tree that I'm actually very allergic to mango sap, which includes the sap of the skin. In that I get big itchy blisters whenever I handle them. And that is because of the urushiol in the mango sap, and it's kind of related to poison ivy. And so people, have reactions to it. And I'm one of those people. And the funny thing is, I like mango a lot now, but I can't handle an actual uncut mango myself. And when I have somebody prepare it for me, they have to use a fairly sharp knife to make sure that, the skin breaks really cleanly and it doesn't, smear sap all over the inside, or very bad things happen on the inside of my throat and stomach. Some people say I shouldn't eat mango at all, but hey, life's a gamble, you know what I mean. I'm not really making much of a risk in drinking this, because I don't think that, even if they use a dull knife to go and cut up the mango before they went and threw it in the brew pot, the boiling and the process of fermenting probably broke down the oil, the urushiol oil, which causes the allergic reaction. Moreover, it's fairly dilute in here, so, not going to be a problem. But I've already talked too much. Let's get down to this beer here. I'm going to be pouring it into a regular glass here. You might want to put it into a wheat glass. I'm a bit lazy. It's with the Meyer Lemon, kind of fizzy on the inside when you open the can. This one creates a lot of head, and the head is a lot more durable than in the Meyer Lemon one. Slightly lighter color, still golden, tinges of red to it, probably due to age, still nicely carbonated, and the head is thick, fluffy, and white. Redolent of juicy mango. Don't know what kind of mango. My palate isn't sensitive to pick up what kind of varietals. Underneath that is a base of sort of funky wheat. As well as some yeast notes as well. Very slight yeast notes. Not much hops that you can detect in the smell there. Perhaps a bit of floralness that is kind of covered up by the very there's a perfume term that I'm thinking for that kind of describes how the mango smells, in that it doesn't smell like hop juiciness. It has a very higher note to it. It wouldn't be confused with hop juiciness or hop fruitiness at all. There isn't any dank to it, and like I said, it's very perfumey and top note. Light on the palate, as you would expect at a 4.5 wheat. There's a baseline fruitiness from start to finish on the palate, but most of the mango kind of comes in a flash in the front. Very effervescent, very perfumey, mostly sensed up here, not on the tongue. Not much, like the Meyer's Lemon lager, not much residual sweetness you know, either in the front or finish. It is sweet, but only slightly so. I wouldn't consider this very dry, but it is almost kind of on the dry side for a wheat ale. Definitely wheat malts you can taste there. Kind of a little bit on the bready, a little bit biscuity, but definitely wheat. Definitely got that little funkiness that sweet got there. Wheat has there. In the mids, can almost taste a slight phenolicness from, you know, that interaction of yeast and wheat. Nothing really compared to, like, say, a Hefeweizen or Belgian beer, but still enough that you kind of get a hint of that, you know, beyond wheat funkiness into yeast funkiness. Very mild tartness from the mid to finish. Also kind of on the bitter side for a wheat. Now that I think about it, yeah, it's definitely hoppy for a wheat, which is not to say it's extremely hoppy. No, it's just kind of hoppy for American wheat style, in that it's, you know, bitter in the finish and rather dry in the finish. Rather dry overall. So it warms up a bit. Phenolic notes come out a little bit more. Sweetness is a little bit more apparent, but still very dry finish. Kind of widening of the mango on the palate, almost on the tongue, as well as effervescent. All in all, the different flavors here seem to mesh a lot better than it does in the Meyer lemon one. It kind of all comes together. Not a huge amount of complexity here. It's basically an American wheat ale, a bit more hops than usual, addition of mango. Nicely drinkable. All in all, you know, it's not going to hit you with complexity that you kind of expect from an Anchor beer, because most Anchor beers are very complex, but it is what it is, which is a sessionable ale. So, mango wheat. If you like West Coast style wheats, I suppose, if you like mangoes, I like both. It's definitely something to go and try, especially during these hot, muggy months of summer. That is, oh, again, nice can art here. Very reminiscent of 30-40 style. That is your review for tonight, folks. Cheers.